Hey YouTube, it's me again. So, a little while back, I made a video titled Freshman Year. And during that time, I was obviously in freshman year, and I talked about some of the experiences and events that have happened so far. Well, now we're basically at the end of freshman year. Just have this last week, and then we're out. So I thought I might as well summarize the rest of the stuff that happened. I'm not going to be going over everything because that would probably take too long, but I'm going to be going over stuff that happened in the second half, as I think the first video was just the first half of freshman year, or like the first or second quarter. Well, now I'm going to be talking about the second half and the third and fourth quarter, or the second semester, and everything that happened. So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment ideas of what you want me to talk about in the future, or what games you want me to show. So yeah, it's a lot, so let's get into it. So now I'm going to be talking about the second semester for the rest of the video, and this semester was pretty cool. Honestly, I think it was a little bit better than the first one. I don't really know. Maybe it's just, as most people say, recency bias. But I really liked this semester. This semester was cool. Made a lot of friends. And it was really chill. And most of my classes were kind of easy for the most part. And everything was kind of cool. So, for the first class I'm going to be talking about band. And the only really notable thing is I remember one time in band, we had to play in front of the class or something, and that thing, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember it was some big part in the music that you had to learn and get down, and he was making sure it was near perfect, and you had to play it in front of the class to see where you're at, and it was graded and all that. Well, apparently, I missed the day I was supposed to do that, because your boy got sick. And the next day I came back, there was only a few people who were out that day, including myself. And, well, of course, I had to go first. And I was not ready, and I messed up big time. It was mainly toward, I was good at first, but as we went on, it was just, it was not good. Let's just say that. Because I scrambled, and I messed up, and it was bad, and a little bit embarrassing, because I could just tell some of the faces, like, ugh, this kid, he doesn't know his music. Well, maybe I did know my music. I just messed up. Hand slipped, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, band was kind of cool. Towards the end of this semester, we got to watch movies and stuff. Because, well, we weren't really doing anything after our concert. And speaking of concert, the concert was kind of cool. Had some friends go to it. It was pretty cool. I liked the concert. Music was pretty chill. Yeah, not really much from band. Not really much. The teacher's leaving, though, which I actually just found out today, which really sucks. I'm going to miss him a lot. But I'm still going to be in band, and it's still going to be cool, and I'm going to be the best trombone player known to man. So, yeah. One last thing I should mention about band, though, is towards the beginning of the second semester, we had to do a little thing called MPA, where we basically practice. It's the same 3-4 pieces for months, and then we have to play it basically perfectly in front of judges at different college, school, whatever, and then we get graded based on our performance, and try to be the best at everything. NBA was a little bit different this year. It was kind of chill. We left in the morning, took a huge bus ride down there, and it was kind of freaking cold, so I had to wear a jacket over my suit, which was kind of awkward because the jacket didn't really fit me. But we got there, and it was already raining and damp, and then we got in, we played. I thought we did pretty good, but I think they gave us the same excuse that we're too loud. But that's a good thing sometimes. Sometimes too loud can be a bad thing because disrupts the music and all that. But I think we did good, and we actually stayed there for a little while. We watched other bands perform, and then we actually got to eat at the cafeteria. Food was pretty good. Had like 2 or 3 plates with the homies. They were pretty cool. But then after that, we of course had to go back to school, and it sucked because by the time we got back, we only had 1 class left, and you made us go to class, but that was pretty cool. So band this year was pretty cool. Definitely doing it next year, and it was cool for freshman year band. A lot of cool people in there. It's really cool. Let's talk about second period, man, because there's a lot of juicy things that went down there. So, second period was my science class, and had one of my favorite teachers in there. He was so chill, and he got off topic a lot. He was kind of known for it, and we loved him for that, because he didn't really have much to teach, and he would just go on and off about on-topic, off-topic stuff. And he would just teach us a little bit about the subject, because there wasn't much to teach. And then he would just go off topic for the rest of the class. And it was a nice, chill class. Felt like a break in between classes. And you could literally sleep in there if you wanted to. Couldn't really play on your Chromebook, but if you wanted to sleep, hey, that's okay. Or you could just sit, listen, because some of the things he talks about are pretty interesting. Sometimes. Or sometimes they can be really sciencey and boring. So I almost fell asleep in there a few too many times. But it's really cool. His class is cool. Now, another thing that came from this class is I sit beside a person. And I was never really particularly friends with this person. But this year, she really became my friend. We were kind of friends, in my opinion, but not particularly. She was kind of annoying sometimes, but that's okay. But what really shocked me is, like, towards the beginning of the second semester, we were just talking, or she was talking to me, because I just kind of listened and just kind of you know, you know. And for this year, I didn't really like anybody in particular. I was trying to, like, see, like, if there was anyone that I could like, but I didn't really, like, specifically crush on anyone in particular. But what ended up happening was we talked, and then out of nowhere, we only known each other for, like, a couple weeks, maybe. She just literally said, "Oh, yeah, I like you." And I'm like, "What?" And then she asked me out, and I had to think about it for a day, because I wanted to know the best way to, tell her no, because I didn't really particularly want to be in a relationship with her. I mean, she's cool, it's just she's kind of annoying, and I didn't want to be in a relationship with her. Yeah. Besides that, second period's kind of chill. Love it. Now, the in-between. School lunch. I have first lunch. First lunch is cool. And the boys would always gather up, say some racist thing about each other. And it's always a good time. A good 30 minutes at the school lunch table. You never know what's going to go down. Someone going to whip out the chips. Some guy's definitely going to be falling. We're all saying racist stuff. It's just the boys' lunch table. You know how it is. It's just, you never know what's going to go down there. Nobody questions it. And not allowed to leak it to the outsiders. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, school lunch was always fun until they had some, I don't know, played some cringe songs, or had some people come up and dance, or I don't know, do some Spirit Day thing. But the lunch there, absolutely horrendous. Sure, it'll cure your hunger, but it's not gonna taste good while you're doing it. So I don't know. School lunch is a mystery, and No one knows what they put in that food, and I don't want to know either. Now I'm going to talk about the worst class of this semester that I had. Third period, aka English class. God, this class sucks. So basically, this class was a bit on the dumber side. Let's just say that. Had a lot of not really the most intelligent people, let's just say, because it's an English 1 class, and really basic English 1. It's English 1, so all the dumb freshmen that are not the smartest have to be put in there. And the class was cool because of the people in it, and I had the entire homies were in there. The group, the boys were in there, and it was cool. And I had some more friends in there, and I made more friends in there as the class went along, and it was really cool. But the worst part about it has got to be the work and the teachers, because there were 2 teachers. You had the head teacher, who was she was kind of cool. She had her moments where she was like, really. But mainly when she was giving out work, because she gave out a lot of unnecessary work. And even now, when, we're basically done with the school year, and she's still giving out packets for grades. Then you had the second teacher, who is this... I don't even know why she's in there in the first place. I don't know if the primary teacher needs help or something, and this old teacher is her assistant, but god dang, does everybody hate her, because she's so annoying. She always tries to help someone when you don't need help. She's just there for no reason, and she says the most corniest stuff and laughs at her own jokes, and nobody finds it funny. And she's just... I don't even know. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, the old teacher sucks, and everybody hated her, and it was just... I don't know. Anyway, third period was never fun. And one thing in particular was the stupid dang presentations. Now, this mainly occurred in like a fourth quarter, towards the end of the school year. But for some reason, this class just made us do like 3, maybe even 4 presentations alone. And to tell you how stupid this thing is, one time they even made us do a presentation like a week apart, like one presentation and then another, only a week apart. And she only gave us a few days to work on it. And it seems like the setting up like the biggest presentation of the quarter. And then she had to throw in, you can't work with the people you worked on the last presentation with. And I just hated that. Because I ain't going to work with nobody new. I work with the boys and only the boys. We're chill like that. Everybody hated it. And I had to work with this other group of friends I had. They weren't really the best of friends, but they just helped me do classwork, and I helped them. And they were people I sat next with. And presentation day came, and it was bad because I stuttered and they stuttered, and we got like an 86 for it, even though we did everything. And it was just hate presentations. Then we had to do a group presentation with me and the boys, and we were the only group with like a lot of people, so they were expecting more, and we were probably the shortest presentation out of all of them because we didn't know what to say, and we messed up the project like so bad. And it was just fun. Fun experience, fun time. Still passing the class, though. Just hate that class because the teacher, the work, and everything else. It sucked, and I hated it. A few more things to end off the video. We did I remember some pep rallies we did. Some of them were kind of small. The biggest one that happened, I think, was a student versus teacher volleyball game, and I got kind of invested in a volleyball game too. That was kind of interesting actually. It was kind of cool. Then more towards the end of the year, we did a senior awards day, and the band played, and it was kind of cool. We played one of the pieces from our concert, and another piece that very annoying. So it was hot. Well, not that hot. The place we did it was kind of cool, but playing for so long got you just kind of exhausted, and that's kind of what made it hot. Especially with all the people around, and basically the entire school was looking at us the entire time, and I'm like, geez, this is fun. Then seniors did their little graduation walk thing. We said goodbye, and then yearbooks came out, and had people sign my yearbook, and it was you don't want to see the things they put in there. Let's just say that. It was funny. Yeah, that happened, and then into the school year, everybody's leaving, and sophomore year's next, and we'll see if it holds up to its name of being better than freshman year, I guess, seeing as you won't be a freshman, so that's something. But overall, freshman year was kind of cool. Good introduction to high school, good and some bad things. But for these next few years we have to go through, probably going to meet some new people, probably going to go through some stuff that I'm not going to want to go through, but it's high school, got to get over it, and overall, I think my high school experience is going to be interesting, and can't wait to talk about it. So, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment of what you want me to talk about next. So, yeah, I think that's everything to do with freshman year. And I'll see you next time on another one of these Storytime videos, or gaming videos, or whatever I choose to do next on this YouTube channel I barely post on. So, I'll see you guys later. Peace.